Hey friends, because Iron Banner is 2 weeks, I started filling all my character slots with various goofy loadouts, and one of those is following up on Behemoth from that Behemoth video the other day. That, in case somebody from Bungie doesn't know, Cryoclasm sucks right now with this change. I wish it was restored, but knowing that I'll probably never use it again, what is the next best way to play Behemoth for me? I looked at the comment sections, I checked my DMs, I took the suggestions I like and kind of discarded the ones that I didn't like, combined a lot of the ones I like together, and this is what I landed on. Tectonic Harvest or Diamond Lance. If I go Diamond Lance, I use a stasis weapon, so I can make more Diamond Lances just for getting stasis weapon kills. In this case, I want Tectonic Harvest and Howl of the Storm, so that I can use my melee and Glacier Nade to refill my Howl of the Storm. I really like the ability to freeze on demand, and I find it so much more consistent than a cold snap. However, you can't always get the final blow because sometimes the crystals overlap the Guardian, like the Guardian's inside the crystals, so you can't headshot them with a slug or punch them. So therefore, you have to break the row of crystals with your gun. And for that reason, you have to go rending. Since I am using Tectonic Harvest, I put on Whisper of Rhyme. Since I'm killing frozen targets frequently from the Diamond Lances, I want Whisper of Bonds so I can get my health back. And then Whisper of Chains is just for stats, but if I use Artifice and whatnot, I can probably substitute this for something a little bit more useful, but it does come up on occasion. For those who don't know, Cadmus Ridge Lancecap, for sitting in your rally barricade, or any rally barricade for that matter, and then landing a burst of this pulse, it'll just make a Diamond Lance. I just get to use it. That Diamond Lance also creates a crystal on impact, which sometimes does screw you over on the follow-up melee. So you have to throw it near them, but not exactly on them, because if the crystal encapsulates them, you just lose. I tried an alternative setup with Prism. This is what I landed on. Swashbuckler Stasis Gun, so that I can continue to proc Diamond Lance. Frenzy Blade or Shiver, it doesn't really matter what melee you use. Shiver Strike is the one I feel like doesn't really have a counter if they fly at you with it, so maybe that is still the option. But I like the idea of backpacking a lot of different Frenzied Blades and using them as a dodge. I like Suppressor Nade more than Glacier if I'm not able to use Tectonic Harvest. Knockout comes up so often. You get to pair the Facet of Dawn to get the one-hit shotguns from an absurd distance. Facet at Command, since I'm freezing people with Diamond Lance. And I get a Stasis Shard for that, by the way, which does give me the Frost Armor. But what I'm really after is the Airborne Effectiveness and the Aim Assist. Facet of Purpose, pick up an Orb, get Frost Armor. Stats, stats. Same idea, but I don't really like it. I even tried it with Cryosthesia. It's just not it for me. Despite me saying at the end of one of the gameplays that I did enjoy it. It's not that I hated it or anything. It's just, this was so much better going to standard Behemoth. Another thing to mention is I'm using 2 hipfire weapons. And the reason is because there's this silly mechanic in Destiny where if you hold aim down sights when behind a rally barricade, it'll throw you out of cover to aim down sights over the cover. And that just doesn't make any sense when I just want to release the crouch. So what I do is I just don't aim down sights. If I'm a mouse and keyboard, I can finesse reprocking the crouch right as I ADS, or doing a 180 degree turn, then doing another 180 degree turn. There's a lot of ways to finesse it, but it's very, very inconvenient. The way that rally barricade sizes, you can see there are these like raised ridges on the outer edges of the rally barricade. That's where you really want to be using your cover. So you should be positioning the rally barricade in a way where you get to abuse that left or right edge. And then another tip with this playstyle is try to be way ahead of the gunfight. Put a rally barricade down in a way that exposes you to like 3 or 4 different angles, so you have more opportunities to get your Diamond Lance and get out. Your Glacier Grenade is your barricade in a way. And if I was playing with more Behemoths, I might not even go into that much strength. Next thing to mention is this isn't a Slayer loadout. This is like a support loadout. It feeds a lot of strength from Tectonic Harvest into other classes. And the best way I describe this is having a Behemoth and a Shadebinder on the same team in duo versus 2 Shadebinders. This Behemoth setup is only slightly worse. Now if we go to 3s, 1 Behemoth, 2 Shadebinder versus 3 Shadebinders. Now it starts to equalize a little bit. Then we get into 6s. 1 Behemoth, 5 Shadebinders is superior to 6 Shadebinders, just because of the ability to refill those melees. And Prism Warlock also gets Claw, so it gets 2 Penumbral Blast freeze melees. It's the best way to think about this. This is a support hybrid build that can hold its own, but it's not going to carry the match. It's a fun setup, but it doesn't quite have the potency of other builds to solo carry an Iron Banner, so I'm not going to rely on that for those reasons. I'm going to revisit this in 3s and organized play, and I'll let you know what I think of it then. Other than that, enjoy the gameplays. Oh! Another blind toss. Yeah, just accidental quad. Oh, he's getting active? Please tell me he's getting active to go to B flag and not stand on the zone. Oh, it's looking like my dreams are coming true. Finally have more than 1 player at B. Thank you. And now we fight again. Let's lock him out. Put this early. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's a clone, that's a smoke. It's not a player. It cannot hurt me. Let's get my green and my energy. I don't have ricochet rounds. Diamond Lance time. Diamond Lance time. Hey, I found the counter. Not really. Super impractical. It's a thought that counts, though. Up or down? No, both. Oh no. I just couldn't tell right there. And the whole squad shows up. I should be able to play, what is it, service or maintenance? We'll find out in a sec. Maintenance. This gets me in. I'll cook, it's fine. I won't get threat detector, nothing. Let's get some extra points on the board. Huge. I should have kept the BR out because I could have immediately ignited those crystals. I just want that for third person. I can do this. Make extra energy. I'll have another freeze here in a sec. So yet another clone. Thank you for the heal. I went too wide with that. For some reason, I thought they were still in the process of capping me. Just didn't acknowledge that. The game is way slower than you think it is, so just take that extra millisecond. Right here, if I jump over, I can probably kite somebody into getting frozen. I want him not to see me, but to see the ping. And then I can freeze multiple people. There we go now. Still possible? Get out of the thermite. All the heals go up here. Let's just eat that while I have heals. Why not? Quick. There you go. Now we fight again. How do I win? I don't. Oh, I punched it. That's new technology for me. Yeah, not really much I can do. I think that's their triple cap. That super mattered a lot. I'm about to have a super though, so I might be able to do something to stave the bleeding. And by the way, for intellect, that I get this super. That's wild. Now let's not let him grab the X's. Alright, so the smoke got me. At least I have a minefield. Let's get that frost armor. Get my sleeper. That's a bad angle. Set up. Colette. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, my melee instantly released. It should have held that for a little bit. Natural collat though, that came up. Ice pick. It's coming up. Let's help C. Perfect. That could be a second super. I think the match ends before I get a second super. Oh, the whole team's here. I mean, they just get it for free because they had too many players. Yeah, Prismatic does not give me confidence to push with you against 6 players. It's just not happening. I mean, that hunt's worth it, like, peak anyway. I think one teammate's gonna get A, so we focus power. I lose because of the clone. I couldn't punch him. It would have short stopped anyway. So tragic. He doesn't care about the power ammo. I only have one. That's not enough. I was trying to get to safety there. That was a full collapse by the opponents. I need to try something new here. I'm just going to see. This isn't working at B. Let's help Nyx and Ute slay. I need to rotate back to A now. Ooh. Couldn't make it into cover in time. Wasn't prepared for my two teammates to get ran over right there, though. I did stop to win a 1, but I couldn't, like, simultaneously keep track of it. And now I have to go back to this kill box again. Let's get back to this kill box, but with a diamond lance. Wait for my health. Teammate, you're gonna die if you peek that. Perfect. We're in. I was hoping he killed himself on the glacier. I've seen it happen. Depending on what super we get, it's not crazy for me to get a second. We just gotta go. It's gotta slay.
Defeat is not the end. Be defiant.
Yeah, I think the right play was ignore B, flip the spawns for a second, in that chaos, take it back. I still gotta check the footage on that. I'm pretty sure I was first super on my team, which is why. Okay. It's a 3 for 1. And we have map control. Let's go. Almost. Uh-oh, we're scrapping. Nice. Triple cap. Yes, he got burned out. Let's go. Keep up the momentum. Oh, I was panicking there. That's healing.
Let the wolves rest.
We're about to hit with the deja vu. So much healing. Hopefully I'm giving them useful melees. Yeah, they have Penumbra Blast. They'll be appreciating the refill. I don't have cooldowns to play the close angles. Sorry, team. I want this ammo. Thank you for the assist. Wow, this healing is abusive. Hold on. 1,000 voices? Leave. Leave, leave, leave. No. Alright, I'll open that up on my own now. Oh, I mean, they're doing it. Might as well get some fuel. Oh, I could have got BXR for just trying to hug their own barricade as cover against them. This is Sleeper Simulate moment, but I don't think I can make it. Nice. Too many teammates on this lane, I don't know. We need to clear this fast.
Opponent claims zone C. Opponent claims zone B. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I still have a bullet. Is there a super? There is. I'm saving my bullet.
Zone A captured.
Always trying to line up that crosshair during this end. Please don't peek wide. I want to make the lance. Yeah. Good luck, well. I can bait the well with the round.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics.
Oh no, I had orbs on the floor. That would have been
Zones are yours.
still got the kill anyway, but that would have been a health refill. Missed my headshot. Worth. That's fine. It's mayhem o'clock. Thank you, Golden Gun, for the crossfire. You are the best. Whoa. You know I wanted that. I wanted that no-scope so bad. You gotta understand, at 8 cents, that is some good reaction time. 20 cents, that's just another day at the office.
Zone B captured.
Oh, let's go! He tried to missile me, which means I need to save my melee. Can't play scared though. Like, I may not have the cooldowns, so I need the gun skill. Might not have it though.
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Victory is yours.
Oh, filaments. Come on, team. Get in there. I gave us the damage.
Zone A lost.
I'm gonna have to bait you. Is that the missile?
Zone C captured.
Hey, I saw an Arcanade and I just decided. I am not ashamed of that one whatsoever. We're getting dangerously close to the white nail.
What you've done today.
Solid match. Solid back-to-back matches. Yeah, I think this is the way I'm going to approach Behemoth now. It's like a hybrid support build because it's not exactly a Slayer on its own. But if I'm providing that cooldown, maybe a little bit of Frost Armor to a potential Prism or Stasis lock, you know, just something with a potent melee. Athrus's Embrace, whatever, Caliban. I think this makes sense. The barricade comes back quick enough that it is something the opponent has to continually think about. I could always switch this to, instead of Tectonic, Diamond Lance to have more personal agency. But I don't know. I like this combo is all I'm really going to say in review. It's fun. And I haven't even touched MK on this yet, which has potential to go even crazier. Do the Prism version with the Swashbuckler setups. So I'm looking forward to that too.